In a world where giants walk among us, today we dive into the realm of feline titans. Hello, I'm Abby, and in this special edition of Trend Max, we'll take you on a spectacular tour of the 10 tallest cat breeds in the world. Imagine felines so majestic that they seem to defy proportions, and so charming that they will capture your heart at first sight. Ready to witness feline greatness? Buckle up, because this journey through the world of giant cats promises to be an unforgettable experience. The tallest cat breeds in the world. Number 10. Straight from the mysterious forests of Norway comes a feline that seems to be taken from a Viking legend, the Norwegian Forest Cat. With a height of 12 inches, this cat is not just a simple kitty. It's a four-legged warrior. It not only conquered the Vikings, but also conquers us with its sweetness and curiosity. Don't deny it, but don't be fooled by its cuteness. Inside beats the heart of an agile and swift hunter. Can you imagine this furry companion chasing his prey in the lush Nordic forest? Well, that agility and love for heights still characterize them. Their coat, dense like a Nordic mystery, makes them perfect for, well, getting lost in the snow. But don't worry, they're so affectionate and curious that they won't take long to come back home for a cuddle session. And although their name sounds like they should be hunting reindeer, in reality, these cats are more into the sofa than the forest. But it's not all purrs and naps. These cats have a hunting instinct that makes them fast and agile. However, after a good hunt, a Norwegian forest cat loves nothing more than a good nap on a warm human lap. How adorable! So, if you're looking for a companion for your sofa adventures, this is your cat. Speaking of fluffy companions, the next one on our list is so large and majestic that it could be a protagonist for its own epic movie. Ready for the next feline leap? Stay with me. Number 9. This cat seems to have come out of a comedy show. Let me introduce you to the American Bobtail and its 13 inches of height. It's enormous. But this feline is a perfect example that size isn't everything, especially when you have a tail that looks like a trimmed cheerleader pom-pom. Look at it. The American Bobtail, with its compact body and famous chubby tail, could easily be mistaken for an ordinary cat, until it turns around and, surprise, there's that tail that seems to have lost half of it in a bet. On the other hand, the Bobtail is like the friend who's always ready to liven up the party. Famous for their antics and clownish behavior, these cats are the life of any home, bringing joy and laughter to both children and adults alike. I want one. Because they're so good at it, they have even earned a place as therapy cats. Who would have thought that a cat with a pom-pom tail could be so therapeutic? I can't help but keep looking at it. With a coat that can be short or medium length and that comes in a variety worthy of a fashion runway, these cats are like the perfect accessory for any home. However, they need the occasional bath and brushing to maintain that star-like appearance. Ready to keep laughing with our next feline guest? This cat is so unique that it'll make you wonder if we're really talking about a cat or a fairy tale character. Don't believe me? Number 8. If you thought cats couldn't be as robust as tanks, then you haven't met the Siberian cat. With an impressive height of 13.7 inches, this feline is the equivalent of an SUV in the world of cats. Wow. And it's not just large, it's a true survivor of the icy terrains of Russia. This cat, with its dense and resilient fur, is more prepared for an expedition in Siberia than for a nap on your sofa. Although its coat is thick enough to withstand temperatures as low as -86 Fahrenheit, in reality, it's a sociable and affectionate cat that could melt an iceberg with its purring. I love that. Its gaze, ranging from yellow to green tones, is as mesmerizing as the northern lights. But don't be fooled. The Siberian isn't just a beautiful plush toy. It's intelligent, playful, and an expert in opening doors, as if it had magical keys in its paws. Hypoallergenic? Yes, indeed. This cat is like aspirin for those allergic to cats. It's as if Mother Nature had thought of everything. Now, as you ponder whether you need a cat in your life that could survive in a freezer, get ready for the next feline on our list. No, it's not a living sculpture. Better stick around and discover who it is. Number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Turkish Bond, the Michael Phelps of cats. How is that for an introduction? With its imposing 14 inches of height, this feline not only dominates heights, but also the waters. Originating from Lake Van in Turkey, this cat has a fondness for water that would make any duck blush. Imagine a cat that not only follows you to the bathroom, but also jumps into the pool with you. That's the Turkish Bond for you. With its elegant and muscular white body and dark-colored head and tail, it looks more like an Olympic swimmer than a simple domestic cat. But it's not just an aquatic athlete. This cat is a true jumper and climber, thanks to its powerful hind legs. Yes, we're still talking about a cat. So, don't be surprised if you find it on top of the shelf planning its next Olympic jump. Although it's a large cat, it's so affectionate and playful that it wants to be the center of attention at all times. But beware, it's a bit mischievous and loves to knock things over. So, if you value your ornaments, better keep them safe. Let's continue with the next feline on our list. It's so majestic and tall that you might think it's wearing stilts. Keep with us to discover it. Number 6. Meet the ragdoll, also known as the ultimate sofa cat, as I call them of course. Not just for its impressive 15 inches of height, but because this cat takes relaxation to an artistic level. Lifting it is like trying to carry an adorable and furry sack of potatoes. This gentle giant, a result of genetic cocktail between Siamese, Persian, and Burmese cat, is so large that it could be mistaken for a decorative cushion if it weren't for its blue eyes that look like two beacons in the mist. And when I say it likes company, I'm not joking. If you're feeling lonely, a ragdoll will make sure that changes, following you everywhere like your personal shadow. But it's not all about sleeping and purring. Despite its size, it has an athlete's heart. Well, an athlete who prefers naps and marathons. Are we still talking about the cat or me? Anyway, let's talk about its temperament, because they say hugs are in its DNA. Literally, they melt into your arms like ice cream in the sun. If you think that's all, wait until you hear this. Ragdolls are so intelligent that some have learned to play fetch. Of course, don't expect them to bring you the newspaper, unless there's a fish drawn on it. Did you get the joke? I understand that my sense of humor may not be up to your standards, but don't go just yet, because the next feline on our list is so grand that it could have its own documentary. Keep watching to meet this impressive cat. Number 5. Here we have the Ragamuffin, the adventurous cousin of the ragdoll, proudly standing at a height of 15.7 inches. This cat is like the actor who always plays the same role, but in different movies. Big, muscular, and with a personality so sweet it would cause cavities. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit. Its origin is like a telenovela drama. Rebellious breeders, artistic disagreements, and a dramatic split with the creator of the ragdoll. The result? A cat that is a mix between a teddy bear and a bodyguard, ready to steal your heart. Look at it. Its fur, seemingly taken from a luxury store, and expressive eyes that look like two shining jewels make it the envy of any feline red carpet. But don't be fooled by its diva appearance. The Ragamuffin is so sociable that it could be the perfect host for a cat party. Moreover, this cat is so relaxed that when you pick it up, it collapses as if it were made of jelly. So, if you're looking for a companion with your sofa series, marathons, the Ragamuffin is your best choice. While you imagine cuddling with this adorable giant, get ready for the next feline on our list. Number 4. In the ranking of feline giants, the Maine Coon takes 4th place with his impressive 16 inches. This cat is to felines what a bear is to the animal kingdom. Large, furry, and surprisingly adorable. Although its name sounds like a cross between a cat and a raccoon, I assure you, it's 100% a cat. And what a cat it is! But these majestic felines are not only known for their size, but also for their playful and sociable nature. They're like that fun uncle at family gatherings who always has a story to tell. Speaking of stories, legend has it that they crossed the ocean with the Vikings. It seems that Maine Coons have been sailing seas since time immemorial. Their impressive tail and long silky fur are so distinctive that you can mistake them for an 80s rock star. But don't worry, despite their appearance, they're so affectionate and calm that they adapt perfectly to family life. As a fun fact, here comes the best part. Unlike regular cats, Maine Coons don't meow. They chirp. Yes, as you hear it. Their singing is more like that of a wolf than a cat. I told you, a true rock star. So imagine having at home not only a gentle giant, but also a little singing wolf. But that's not all. For record lovers, the Maine Coon is not left behind. One of them, named Bearable, holds the Guinness World Record for the longest cat. Impressive. If you think you've seen everything in terms of feline size, get ready because what comes next will leave you amazed. If you thought Maine Coons were the kings of height, wait until you meet the next feline in this top. Number 3. If you ever dreamed of having a pet that makes you feel like you're in an Indiana Jones movie, the Bengal cat is for you. Well, that's what a fan of the movie said. But look at it. With its 18 inches of pure adventure in a coat that seems to come from a safari, the Bengal is not just a cat. It's a walking spectacle of nature. This feline is like that neighbor who is always doing parkour in the garden. Parkour! Athletic, elegant, and with a wild appearance that makes you wonder if it escaped from a zoo. But no, it's a domesticated cat. More or less. Because between us, having this little cat is like having a miniature leopard roaming around your living room. Bengals are not for cat lovers who prefer a quiet and decorative companion. No sir, these kitties are the definition of feline energy. They're so curious and playful that they could win an Olympic medal in creative chaos. And if you like water, be careful because these cats love to play with it. Say goodbye to safe water glasses on the table. If you think a Bengal cat in your garden would be a good idea, think twice. These masters of chaos and speed could turn your quiet neighborhood into an action scene. So, if you're ready for a daily adventure and don't mind spending around $2,000 for it, the Bengal could be your ideal companion. But wait, there's more. If you thought the Bengal was impressive, wait until you meet the next feline on our list. Number 2. Let's delve into the world of Chow, a cat that doesn't need a Halloween costume. With 19.6 inches of pure majesty, this feline seems to have jumped straight from a documentary about the Egyptian jungle to your sofa. But don't worry, its striped fur is the only wild thing about it. In reality, it's so affectionate that it can compete in the tenderness Olympics. The Chow is the result of one of those crossbreed experiments that make you think, what if we mix a domestic cat with a jungle cat? What could go wrong? Well, it resulted in this impressive cat that combines the elegance of a wild feline with the affectionate nature of a house cat. These cats are so active and playful that they could be personal trainers in their past lives. If you ever wondered what it would be like to have a pet that never gets tired, the Chow is your answer. And yes, they have such a deep chest that it seems like they will never get tired. So forget about quiet evenings on the sofa. With a Chow, every day is an adventure. But if you're thinking of adopting one, be prepared to break the bank. A purebred Chow can cost you more than a trip to Egypt. Over $10,000. Now, are you ready to meet a cat that can make your Chow look like a kitten? Keep your eyes open, because what comes next is even more astonishing. Number 1. And in the first position on our feline podium, defying gravity, we have the Savannah cat, the friendly giant of the feline world. With its impressive 23.6 inches, these kittens are not exactly the typical cats that you hide under your bed. The Savannah is like the prodigy of nature, a cross between an African serval with giant ears and a domestic cat. Yes, you heard it right. With its exotic appearance and spots that would make any leopard pale in comparison, the Savannah is the envy of any domestic feline. But don't be fooled by their wild appearance. These cats are so sociable that they could be the perfect host for a pet party. They love human company and are so social that they even enjoy walks as if they were dogs. However, if you have other animals at home, you better keep an eye on them. Their hunting instinct can lead them to mistake your other cat for prey. With a lineage that includes servals, it's no wonder the Savannah is one of the largest breeds. So, if you're looking for a feline companion that is part cat, part masterpiece of wonder, and completely stunning, the Savannah is the perfect choice. And before we go, check out our top 5 commenters. Who knows, you might be one of the chosen ones. If after this journey through the fascinating world of the tallest cats, you still want more, don't worry, this is just the beginning. Subscribe to our channel and be part of our feline-loving community. Don't forget to like and activate notifications to stay informed about each new release. We're preparing exclusive content that you won't want to miss.